Okay. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing okay. Yes. We have delayed a little bit, but finally we are here. Finally we are here. So I'll make sure I fix whatever I have to say in just a short time. Okay. Let me turn on my mic, my video, such that someone know. Okay, I'm here. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing okay. My name is Mubiru Spirito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman and crypto trading is my main business. So I'm passionate about crypto trading, more so team building. Hey, more so team building. So even today we are here. And then I'm going to take you through what we call team building. Though I cannot start without recognizing the presence of everyone who is here. I mean, different leaders from different parts of the world. If you can listen to me and you are saying I'm very loud and clear, please type 1. Yes, for me to know that I'm here with someone. Because at the end, I may not know whether my audio is okay or not unless you people, you notify me. Okay, so just show me your reaction before I proceed. Yes. Let me see. Let me see. Though, you can still invite, share the link with your people. Yes, if you've ever sponsored someone to the business, please, you can share the link with them. Because every Thursday, you try as much as possible to make sure that you understand what is team building. Because at the end, there's no man who can do what you don't understand. Okay? So, whenever it is the Thursday, I try to make sure that I simplify team building. And the moment it is simplified, you will see that it is doable. The reason why you are saying team building is hard, it's not your part, simply because you have not yet understood it. And you think that it is difficult. Yet, when it comes to reality, everyone can do it. And everyone can eat this free money. That is it. So, if you have other people whom you'd like also to be like Mubiru, you can invite them. Okay, you can still invite them, share the link. However, I will not wait, because if I can I can explain team building to one person about 50 people. Okay, that is it. And what I know, success deserves speed, and success is for minority. That is it. We have very many, but when it comes to team building, it is only for minority. The majority, they are not here. Let me say, they are not here. That is it. So, protocol observed. I know on this call, I'm sharing with the V1s, V2s, V3s, V4s, V5, and V6. That is it. However, it's about time. Everybody who is listening to me, you can change your current rank and go to the next. The moment you are in it, the moment you work for it, that is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I came across this amazing opportunity. It was 2021, August. That is when my great leader, that is Mr. Kabanda Julius, registered me, activated me into the business. Me, I'm different from you. When I was starting this business, I never knew what I was starting, because for me, all my concern was to know how to get started, but not know how it works. That is it. I remember it was a morning day. That is when I went to his home to show me how I can get started, not to show me how it works. And that's how I'm different from so many people who are trying to analyze everything until they make a decision. That is it. So our topic for today is team building or teamwork. And if I can define it, team building is coming together for a common goal, as simple as that. Teamwork is working together for a common goal. And ladies and gentlemen, we can leave other factors aside, but our primary goal is money. Let no one deceive you that for them, they are not here for money. Our primary role, our primary factor, our primary motivation factor of us being here is money. That is it. If I'm right, type 2. Hey, if I'm right, if I'm speaking with you, if I'm speaking with you, please type 2. Me, I'm here for money. If it wasn't money, man, I wouldn't have been here. Okay? So that's why I'm asking. If it is true that you are here for money, type 2. Yes, continue. You know, this is team building. With team building, it needs the participation of each team member. If we are to succeed, if we are to come out with a single factor that we are working for, each team member should participate. That is why even when I'm asking, you have to participate and write according to your heart. If your primary role is not money, you can say, Mubiru, me, I'm not here for money. But for me, I've been so clear that the reason why I'm here is for money, nothing else. The reason why I activated Royal Chew, simply because I saw money. That is it. And that is why even when I was activating my robot, I didn't wait to first know how it works. The moment I saw the guy making money, I said, even if I don't make as much as he's earning, but I know I'll make something, and I change my life. Today, the rest is the history. Let me show you my picture before. You know, at times you think that we've been just lucky. Some of you, at times, you think that we've been just lucky. This was me. That was me before the business. Look at me. This is my friend. If you know Mr. Mugerwa is the one. This is me. And that's how I got started. The fact is, I was miserable. And by this time, it was very hard for me to convince someone that it is possible for me to change my life. At that point, even my parents had lost hope from me. At that time, the fact is I could not afford food. Now, if I could not afford food, can you ask me about rent? But look at this. After 3 years, 2 to 3 years in the business. Now, if I can ask, is the business works? If yes, according to that's how I got started. This is the handsome guy today. Eh? Look, at this point I was black. Even when I could try to smile, someone could notify that I'm hungry. But look at the genuine smile now. If I can ask you, is the business works? According to that, I just need the answer from you. Is the business, you ladies and gentlemen, is the business works? Or is team building works? Because when I was starting the business, I never had money for trading. I never had money for trading. What I had is the money for activating my robot. But what has changed my life is team building. That's what I have used to change my life from being a miserable person to the guy you are seeing today. Now you can imagine if I was most of you, I was like most of you ladies and gentlemen who say, for you cannot afford team building is not for you, it doesn't work, and so on. That's the excuse you give. I would have been in the same situation, like how I was when 2021 was starting. That is it. So whenever I come here and I share with you about team building, I'm the right person. Actually, I'm the testimony. Myself, I'm the testimony of team building. You've seen how my life was before. Remember, however much I was in that situation, I had fed up of team building. Reason why? Simply because I had tried and I had failed in all businesses I had tried. I had failed team building. But when I came here, or when I met Rachel, for me, this is what inspired me to build again. When I saw that even if I'm having 5 people who are trading, I'll be making money out of them. Whenever they make money, I make. Whenever they make money, I earn. Then I said, my being poor today cannot define my future, because I had seen an opportunity that was going to change my life forever. Then I sat down and I re-strategized again. That is why today I'm here sharing with you. Now, in August, I'll be making 4 years. August, I'll be making 4 years in the business. Ever since I got started, I have never tried any online business. However much I meet people along the way who try to divert me, but I'm focused. I know what I want. I know where this business found me, and I don't want to go back. The reason why some of you say team building is hard, simply because you try everything that comes on your way. And that's one of the factors that are limiting people to build a network. Because people cannot trust you. Today you are telling them this, tomorrow you are telling them the other one. No one can trust you. And never forget that some people will not join there and then. Okay? Some will take time. Some they will be watching you. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I don't know whether you have notebooks. You need to record something. I told you team building, it means coming together for the same goal. And me and you, we've believed that our primary goal is money. Though what differ is what we want to exchange our money for. Some people are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to buy land. Other people, you are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to go back to school. Some people, you are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to buy bicycle. Some people, you are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to buy cars. Some people, you are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to change your location. Some people, you are here. You are saying when you get money, you want to change the schools where you take your children, and so on. I'm just giving you example of what may be the exchange people want to use for their money. But you cannot do all that without money. That is it. Now, when it comes to team building, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say this. Allow me to say this, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to making money, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say this. And the moment you understand the statement I'm about to say, you will have understood team building, you will have understood teamwork. Ladies and gentlemen, in the whole world, now at this time I'm not talking about Ryochu, but I'm talking about the entire world. It is very simple, ladies and gentlemen, to collect money in a team rather than when you are working alone. I mean, it is very simple, ladies and gentlemen, to make money in a team than when you are working as a single person. If you've not yet believed my statement, let me give you an example. In the business All right, I'm back. Now. Let me get my co-host, Leader Saul. In case I go off, you have the responsibility to make me host again. Let me see another person. Right. It is network. It's not my will. The leader Vic. Yes, I've got my co-hosts. Now I believe it is okay. Let us proceed. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been trying to show you how it is very simple, because we've believed that our major and our primary factor we are working for is money. I've been trying to show you how it is very simple to make money in a group or in a team. And I've been trying to show it, to make it very clear for you. Okay? Let's see how it is done in the business world. In the business world, you have this word boss concept. Okay? In the business world, ladies and gentlemen, you have this bossy concept. And then we have what we call network marketing concept. With boss concept, ladies and gentlemen, they pay salary to their workers. The reason why they are paying them salary every single month is to motivate them to come back and work again the next month. But deep in their mind, what they are trying to do is to increase time, increase productivity, and increase the flow of money, because they have mastered that make money in a group is more simple than how when it is done alone. Though we have this network marketing concept. With network marketing concept, you pay yourself. Your productivity determines how you earn. But I don't know why, but when it comes to reality, most people prefer being under the boss rather than paying what themselves. I don't know, because most people are weak, but that's the reality. Because some people fear to depend on their productivity. That's why they want to hide themselves behind the boss, because with the boss, you are entitled to be paid at the end of the month, whether the business has worked or not. But here in network marketing, if the business doesn't produce, you don't earn. Okay? You don't earn. But the advantage with network marketing, you can increase the size of the working team without paying anyone. But with the boss concept, if you are to increase the size of the working team, you have to increase the salary also. That is more expenditure. So that's why we come out and say that whether you have money now or not, you can make money out of network marketing. It is very simple, because you don't need money to start. You just need your head and you get started. That's all. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been looking for money, understand this secret today. Okay? It is very simple. For one to make money when you are in a group, that is why when we are still at school, teachers used to tell us money is equal to time, and time is money. And up to today, some of you still believe in that. You always say time is money. All money is time. I hope I'm right. Let me ask, because I had gone off, I want to confirm whether I'm loud and clear. Okay? Is it true that money is equal to time? Is it true that time is money? Someone is saying, I can't hear. I don't know. I'm asking a question. So reply my question for me to know that I'm loud and clear. Is it true that money is time? Or time is money? I hope I'm right. That's why all successful entrepreneurs, they have adopted to that. Meaning you always know the way of making money, but you neglect it intentionally, because you all agree with me that time is money. Meaning, if I want to make money, I have to work more time. I have to work more hours in a day. But the most challenging factor is that we all have 24 hours in a day. Okay? We all have 24 hours in a day. That's the most challenging factor. Okay? That is the most challenging factor. We all have 24 hours in a day. Meaning, you cannot increase your time. We have only 24 hours in a day. Meaning, you cannot increase your 24 hours by yourself. If you want to increase the time, you must multiply yourself. Multiply yourself. Others, they can say, let me use 2, 5, 10, 100, 1,000, according to your potential. So that's why big companies, they always hire workers. What they are trying to do is to make more money, because they have understood that they mastered that skill that says money is time, or time is equal to money. Okay? That's why big people around your area, they have workers they are working with. They are not single-handedly in their businesses. They are with the others. Now, have you understood why every entrepreneur around you is working with people? If yes, type yes. If no, type no. I'm about to start my training because without explaining, you will say that the meeting is boring because you don't understand what you are learning. But the moment you understand the concept, you will start enjoying network marketing. You will start enjoying team building like the way I'm doing it. So, have you understood why every big business owner around your area is not working alone? Simply because money is equal to time. And each person is having 24 hours by nature. You cannot increase it. The only time you can increase it is by multiplying yourself. And then another question. Have you seen why you are saying you don't see money? Simply because you've not yet multiplied the time you are working. Have you seen why Leader Julius is making money? Simply because the guy understood the money-making concept. The guy sat down and multiplied himself. Today I'm here presenting. After the presentation, I will not go to him to pay me. No, I'm doing it willingly. Now you can imagine if he didn't notify me that he's making money, I wouldn't have been here. That's what we mean by team building. Okay? That is what team building means. Team building means increasing the working time. And the moment you increase the working time, it means increasing money flow. Then I'm surprised to see that most of you guys, you are saying you don't want it. Huh? It's like you don't want money. You want to mean that you don't want money. By the way, the moment you see anyone who is telling you that I don't want team building, it's like the guy is telling you he's comfortable with his earnings. He doesn't want to add in more cash flow. Because we've agreed together that time is money. And if I introduce you in the business, I introduce A, I introduce B, I introduce C, all they are working, I'll not pay them. But at the end of the day, whatever they produce, Royalty will pay me. When they enter the market, they trade, they make the money, Royalty is going to pay me. When they introduce someone, another person, and they join under them, Royalty will pay me. Is that bad? However, it is not because you don't want it, but you only fear the challenges that one can go through as you are preparing for that cash to come. I believe I'm right. It is not because people don't hate. It's not like people hated the team building, no. But they are worried about the challenges. They are worried how people are going to abuse them. They are worried how they are going to lose their friends the moment they know that you are in network marketing. But I want to ask you, if you keep quiet and don't tell them, what are you going to benefit? If you try to dodge around the abusion, the rejection, what are you going to get? That is my question. Will you get the money? If you get the money, then dodge around. But in case you not get the money, man, we can leave all other factors constant, but we need money. That is it. So, making money, ladies and gentlemen, is like hunting. Okay? Making money is like hunting. Now imagine you wake up one day, you are supposed to go and hunt in the big forest, and you are alone. And then we have another group. There are many. They have to wake up one day to go in the big forest and hunt. Who has more chances of winning? One person or the group? Because that's, if you understand that, that is how making money is. You know, here we participate. Okay, we participate. I'm trying to paint a picture for you to understand the concept of making money. And I'm trying to explain as much as I can for you to understand team building. Team building is good the moment you understand it. Okay? And I've told you that making money is like hunting. Imagine you are alone. You have to wake up one day to go and hunt in the big forest. And then we have the other group. There are many. They have also to wake up one day and go and hunt. Now, if I'm to ask, who has more chances of winning? You alone or the group? automatically the group. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me, you can understand this, what I'm going to say today, or understand it in your future when you become aged. Ladies and gentlemen, making money is a war. Making money is a war. Let me come on camera. Ladies and gentlemen, making money is a war. That's why it has never been easy. Because it is a war, that is why it has never been easy. So if you decided inside you, and you don't deceive yourself that you want to be a rich guy, you want to make the money, you must be willing to go through the war. It has never been a smooth journey. So anything that is going to give you money is never been easy. I mean real money. I don't mean this money for lunch, this money for transport, this money for rent. No. I don't talk about that. Because with that you can get all that money from trading. But with team building, I'm talking about those who want to be a millionaires one day. I'm talking about those guys who want to pocket $1 million, like Leader Julius, you know. We are blessed that in our team we have a millionaire in dollar. Now Leader Julius is a millionaire in dollar. So if you are here, you want also to be one in the future, you can trade and make $1 million. But my friend, I told you, make money is a war. It can take you very many years if you are not just lucky. But the moment you say, let us work together as a group, friends, you are going to reduce the time. One would have spent alone looking for $1 million. Okay, then is it. So I believe now you are understanding why we need each other. I believe now you understand why you need to share the business to other people. That is in order to increase your working time. That is to increase your potential. That is to increase your labor. Now you can imagine. Now you can imagine. Leader Julius is trading with, let me say, 100,000 robots. 100,000 robots. But behind each robot, there is a human being. Now let's assume that each human being is giving out 1 hour each day to work. Do you see that this guy has a potential of working 100,000 hours in a day? I don't know whether it is me only who know how to calculate, but that is it. Suppose each person is giving out 1 hour each day for the business. Do you see that this guy is working 100,000 hours in a day? And it is you who said money is equal to time. Now, come to your sense. I think now you are coming to your normal senses. Have you seen why this guy is making money? If yes, type yes and we proceed. I'm about to end because the moment you understand what is team building and its benefits, the how is easy. No one should, you don't need to anybody to tell you that do this and do this. No. You will think yourself You'll force yourself and share the business and see how you can grow your business. So that is it. It is the same concept big business people are using. It is the same concept all governments are using. It is the same concept all investors are using. Investors, they bring money. But do you think that it is them to do the work? No. They look for experts. That is it. Now, at times, and each and every day, human beings are looking for secrets of making money. But one of the biggest secret is increasing the time. One of the biggest secret one should never miss is having a business where you can have very many people working together. Remember, when it comes to boss concept, all workers are working for boss. Whatever they do, it is the boss to divide, to take his share first and then return the rest to them. But network marketing is different. No one is working for each other. We are working as a group, but no one is working for each other. Everybody is working for himself. If you want to confirm that you are working for yourself, sit down, relax, don't work and see who will miss. Guess what? Your working Upline will continue making money as we're looking at him. But when you work, whatever you earn, it is yours. That is it. So, friends, after understanding what is network marketing and its impact to our lives, now, how to go about it. Okay? How to go about it. I see an hand, but I don't know whether, okay, it's mine. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, how to go about it. It is good you've seen my picture before joining the business and you are watching me right now. I think even if you are negative about the business, if you've seen my picture I've shared with you before this business and today, at least you can be positive somehow about the business. So, one of the factors that is limiting you guys to share the business is fear. And this fear is causing the would-be good leaders. And this fear has limited so many people to make the money out of this business. Surprisingly, what you fear is not 100% right. Are you aware that what you fear, it is not 100% right? Because the reason why you are not sharing the business, simply because you think if you talk to me, I can abuse you. That's what has limited you to share with me the business. Yet you just think that if you talk to me, I can reply badly. You know what you fear? That if you share with your relatives, they can hate you. But I want to ask you a question. Are you aware that people have ever abused you when it's not all about money? Are you aware that people have ever hated you when it's not about money? Oh, this time is different. If it is money, let them abuse me. If it is to make the money, let them hate me. But I want to give you a story. When I was still in this situation, let me share again. Let me share my story here. Let me share my story here for you to understand why you should not fear anything. That is me. During this time, ladies and gentlemen, before Royochu or before crypto, at home, they could not invite me. They could not invite me when they had a party. At this point, I had introduced some of them into network marketing. I never made money. They never made the money. Meaning, we had separated because of the business. But the good news today, after me being consistent with team building, every part at home, they have to invite me today. They cannot do any function and they don't let me know that they are going to organize such and such a party. They always want me to attend. At this time, even my elders, they are calling me here in Uganda. Even my elders, they are calling me Mose. I don't know why. Like, even my parents, they fear to call me by my name, that Mobiru. They say Mose, sir. But do you think this body has changed from this? It is the same body. It is the same flesh. But what has changed and changed everything is the flow of money. Is the flow of money. You see? So, if you are here, never get ashamed to work on your dream. Never get ashamed to share the business that can change your life forever. People say, yes, thank you, Kobushinje. You've decoded for us fear in detail. Forget everything and run away, or face everything and rise. So the choice is yours. Thank you very much. I've liked you. Okay, fear means forget everything and run away, or face everything and rise. Now it is you to take the choice. That is it. So for me, I faced everything, and today I'm this guy. Yet I had a choice. I would have said no one believes in me. I would have said people hated me. I would have said I had failed before. I would have said I tried it and I failed. That is it. You know, some of you, when we share with you, you think that it is just luck. No. Friends, we've died for it. We've worked for it. And what I know about team building, anyone can make it. But it is not for free. You have to pay the price. So team building is about paying your price. And no one can pay for the price for you. Me, I cannot pay your part. I cannot pay your price in team building unless you do it by yourself. I can help you. Your leaders, even if you are sponsored by leader Julius, he cannot pay your price for. He cannot pay the price for you. Right now he's a V6. But it doesn't mean that if he sponsors you, you are going to be a V6 today. No. His law is to show you the way. Okay? So, are you ready to pay the price? Are you ready to pay the price? Because if you are not ready to pay the price, friends, you are going to remain an ordinary person. Now imagine, you don't have that big money, billions of money to start the industries, big industry that can give you financial freedom, like how other people are doing it. And here is a chance where you can start with 120, get a system that can keep on paying you, whether you are sleeping, whether you are at function, whether you are in the garden, whether you are driving. And we're saying it is hard. Life is not fair. Because times you find that those who need more money, they are the one who are giving excuse. And those who make more money, they are the one who are facing everything. They are the one who are working hard. That is it. If you don't understand this, go and check in our groups. You will find that those who are making more money, they are the one who are most active. It's not only here. Just leave Royochu, go outside around your area. You'll find that those who have made it, they are the one who are coming very early and leaving very late. Even on the weekend, they are there. And for us, as team builders, our role is very simple, is to spread the gospel of Royochu. I don't mean the gospel of God, the gospel of Royochu. My role as a team builder, your role as a team builder is to spread the good news about Royochu. As simple as that. How do we spread the good news about Royal Chew? In any way. We don't have any single way that we are going to go through. Like when I was starting the business, Leader Julius never presented to me. But he just notified me that he's making money, as simple as that. And I joined. Meaning, there is no single way that is going to make all people join. No. With others, you have to first present to them. Not one time, not two. Yet there are those you can present to one time and they join. So each and every day, for us, we just need to play our role. That's all. Joining activation is not our concern. Activations are just results work that are going to come out from the way you spread the words, from the way you spread the news about Royal Chew. You spread other news without being paid. When there's an accident, you tell everyone, you know what? Here, there's an accident that has happened. For nothing. And how about when you are doing it for money? So, from today, look for a simple way that you are going to pass through and share the news about Royal Chew. Sit down, say enough is enough. I'm not a millionaire. I cannot afford to start an industry. But I have this system that can help me to increase my time. And the moment I increase my time, it means more money. Then die with sharing the business. Tell every person you meet about your business. The challenge with you guys, you are too emotional with the outcome. That's the only challenge. When you present a business and I don't activate, you feel like as if you failed. In team building, there is no failure. You only fail when you stop. But presenting to me and I don't understand you, it doesn't mean that you've failed. No. For you, you've already got a win because you've told me and I know what you are doing. You've got a win. Are you aware that each person you notify that you are in Royal Chew, it is a win on your side? Now, if it is a win, why do you get annoyed when I don't act the way you expected me to do? So, if you do team building in that spirit, you'll find that you are stress-free with it. You'll find that it is very simple for you to share the business. You'll find that you cannot even say I'm tired because your goal is to let others know. And you people, you have examples, but you don't copy. You have examples, but you don't copy. Let me take you to the gospel. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ. When Jesus wanted to spread the gospel, though he had God's power, he never come out alone and say, I'm going to move area to area spreading the gospel. The guy first got the helpers. And after teaching his helper, he disappeared. These guys kept on sharing, kept on sharing, kept on sharing. Even me today, I know him. Even my children, they know. They will know about him. Even my grandchildren will know about him. But how many years? It's the same here. You just need only to play your part. You just need to pay your price. Friends, this is the fact that most people don't want to know. If you are to succeed in anything, if you are to succeed in team building, there is a price that should be paid for, whether you want it or not. Meaning, if you don't want it, you don't make the money. If you want to make the money, no choice. You have to face it like the way it has come. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not always the same. My price cannot be similar to Leader Saulo's price, no? But along the way, as we are moving, you will face a tough way that will force you to quit. But the moment you realize that it is you, if it is to be done, it is up to you, you come again tomorrow. So, my role, your role is not to activate people. My primary role as a team builder is to let anyone know that I'm having a trading tool called Royal Chew. If they are ready to listen, then I can explain more details about it. But remember, me and you, we are looking for money. And those people we are sharing to, they also need money. They also need money. Okay? They also need money. Now, you have a money-making machine. You have a robot that prints dollars. Why do you think that those people will not like the tool? Now, my friend is asking how to start a conversation with someone you want to share a business with. The challenge, you are leaving the people who know you, and you want to share the business with the people who don't know you. Because if we've been talking always, I know you, you know me. Do you think that I need a special way of starting the conversation, of telling you that I'm in Royal Chew? Don't think. I don't think. That's why we say always start with people you know. Always start with people you know, such that you practice on them. By the time you go to the cold market, then you are used to. Now, Chiba Eli, let's assume you want to share the business with your father. Let's assume you want to share the business with your father. It will depend on the normal conversations you've been always talking about. It will depend on the challenges always your father is complaining about. Then you give them, you bring the business, always you bring the business as a solution. That is it. Always you can bring the business as a solution to their day-to-day challenges. Like how Jesus came out with the gospel as a solution for those who want to go in heaven. That is it. If you want to go in the heaven, if you are a Christian, you want to go in the heaven, then follow the gospel. As simple as that. You want money? You want to take your children to good schools? I have a way. I saw a way. I'm new, but my friends are making serious money. Would you like to have a look at it? Yes. I agree with this guy who said that, but most people you know wouldn't activate most, especially if you have had failures in something they know. Yes, it is true. I was I'm a friend to Leader Julius. I was a friend to him before. I knew all his failures, but I joined his business. So never leave all the people you know. You tell them it is or not. But he joined the business. Okay, that is it. So I believe that is enough for today. I believe that is enough today. Let us go and practice. Thank you for attending, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you. May God bless your word that you are going to spread from today. Let everyone you inform about the business, they understand what you say or what you are talking about.